Hey guys, Wet Movie One back here again for another movie selling video for you guys today. Today's the day where I'm taking a lot of these movies that I have in my collection that I scanned that are that are not worth selling online on my eBay store that I have, and I'm gonna be taking them down to this place called CD Trader and see what I can maybe get for them. And while I'm out there, there's a couple of thrift stores in my old neighborhood that I'm gonna see if I can hit up to see if I can find anything maybe worth buying and selling on my eBay page for a couple of extra bucks. But right now, like I've pulled out some stuff from my collection here. I already have like a a Walmart bag full of like DVDs and Blu-rays that are not really worth my time bringing putting online or anything like that. I have other stacks of stuff, just just trying to clear out some space also for my collection over here. I also have this stuff over here, which I'm going to be bringing over. This old Nirvana set right here, which I'm sure you saw in a past video that I did. Like talking about stuff I found in my garage and everything like that. It's a cool kind of set and everything, but it's just sort of been sitting around for a long time and not really doing anything with it. This Kiss box set right here that has like 6 CDs in it and things like that. And of course this Wii, I'm not bringing the Wii over there because CD Trader don't care about that. But just like a big old box of just like random different things that that I just sort of sit around here. You know what I mean? Like I already have this in the steelbook form of that, of Lonesome Dove, and just a bunch of just randomness. You know what I mean? Like even this thing right here. You know what I mean? This Beetlejuice T-shirt VHS thing. Like you know what I mean? Like the shirt's itchy as hell, and I tried it on once. It's just really like uncomfortable and itchy. And it's just a bunch of just randomness up in here. You know what I mean? It's like stuff that, like I said, it just sort of sits around and does nothing. Like this is probably going to come back because it's not even in a regular Blu-ray case. But as you can tell, I still have like crap tons, of movies here, crap tons of movies here, and even a lot of other ones in my closet over here that are like kind of like poking out, and all throughout my closet in there, and more downstairs of stuff that I haven't even went through yet, in my collection here. But you know what I mean, just trying to like clear out some stuff that I know I'm never gonna look at again, or it just sort of sits there unopened for a long time. Well guys, I'm downstairs right now, and as you can tell, there's movies over there, movies right there, movies right here, my TV show stuff over here, and right over here. And last night I went through like some of the documentaries that I have, like a little documentary section I have like that's over here, and just like pulled out stuff I know I'm never gonna look at again, that's just sort of been sitting here for a long time. Not necessarily bad movies or anything like that, just like things I know I'm never gonna pop in or watch again. Like this one right here was actually really good. Facing Arthur and stuff, Murder on Sunday Morning, Martin Luther King, you know what I mean? Just like a handful of just random, documentaries, and not all documentaries, some random stuff, but just other things I just sort of been sitting around. And there's also like some stuff that I pulled out over here, part of the TV show stuff. These Ninja Turtle sets right here, and Jetsons. I'm getting rid of this one only because it doesn't go for anything online, and I just got the complete series of it on Blu-ray through the Warner Archive collection, and I'm planning on getting the complete series of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on DVD, so I don't want to keep all these random sets, you know what I mean, by themselves, because it's not even complete. It's just kind of like random seasons, you know what I mean? They're not like, in any kind of order. And this one comes in like a pizza box. Just packing up some of the other, DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff, into my little bags here before I bring them on over. Some of those are not, some of those Black Friday stuff. But, some of the stuff I'm going to be bringing on over to CD Trader that's not really worth my time, bringing, putting online or anything like that, you know what I mean? Just like randomness, kind of stuff. Like Aliens ate my homework, like why did I buy that? You know what I mean? It's sitting in my collection, haven't even opened it yet. Things like that, and like Turbo's like in this big, awkward ass set. Movie's okay, but I haven't watched it since I bought it. And this randomness. Well guys, I have 4 tote bags full of DVDs and Blu-rays to bring on over to CD Trader and things. And I also have 2 white boxes you know, full of stuff too, and of course that, you know, like the Kiss stuff and the Nirvana set in there. So let's head on over to CD Trader and see what I may get for these. As I made it on over to CD Trader right over here, I'm gonna be heading on in there with a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna be heading on in the CD Trader right now, and let's see what I can get. Well guys, just got out of CD Trader right now. They're calculating how much they're probably gonna give me, you know, for all the stuff that I brought in there. But in the meantime, since I have about, you know, 45 minutes or so, they said half hour, 45 minutes before I need to come back to see how much they're gonna give me. I'm gonna go to a couple of little thrift stores around here, see if I can find anything cool. Well, since I'm waiting for CD Trader to calculate, you know, my trade-ins and stuff, let's head on over to the local Goodwill. It's pretty much across the street from it. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. The first thing I see right here is the Home Alone, the complete caper collection on DVD. I don't think I've seen it in a set like this before. Like, I know there's a set that came out on Blu-ray and DVD with like the paint can and everything. But this is obviously an older set that has the 4 of the films in it. I'm not gonna lie, I like the first 2. I like this. I can stand the third one, but after the third one, I kind of stopped caring about these things. You know what I mean? The third one is still watchable though. I believe the third one's still written by John Hughes, if I'm not mistaken. Well, still looking around in here, and from what it looks like, it's just a lot of, you know, generic-y, you know, kind of things up in here. I mean, Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny is super cool. Hopefully it gets a Blu-ray release one day. But you know what I mean? This like same old, you know, same old like Twilights and True Bloods. They don't really, you know, go for that much online in here, but they do have an abundance of Twilight DVDs going on in there. If you're a fan of Twizlight. I mean, guys, I came across something kind of cool in here, but the price is kind of, you know, a little much. I already owned this edition and the Shout Factory edition that came out of My So Called Life, the complete series. But if you guys ever see this out and about, it's definitely worth a watch, definitely worth getting. But when it comes to, like, you know, reselling stuff, you can never really get, you know, that much for it anymore. It used to go for a decent amount a long time ago, but, you know, not anymore. But great show though. At my next little shop of the day, this comic record shop over here, which is called the Flip Side. Well guys, I'm in here now looking at some of the DVDs and things that they have in here. They don't have like the biggest selection of stuff, but you never know what you can come across in here. A lot of which are, like, you know, DVDs. Some of which have been here forever. Like, look, I'm coming across Twilight all day today. You know, when it comes to this, like the Goodwill and everything. But I came across this one up here, which is a really good movie that you don't really see too often. But it only goes for like $5-6 online, and that's what he's asking for over here. But if you guys have never seen it before, I highly recommend this flick, The Mighty. That stars, you know, Sharon Stone and Eldon Henson, you know, from like the Mighty Ducks and things. But, you know, I'm gonna look through here. If I find anything, I'll let you guys know. Now that's pretty damn cool. Big Trouble Little China comic book. Never seen that before. Issue number 1. I'm not a big comic book or a big, you know, book reader, but that's pretty cool, man. And even My Name is Bruce comic up in here. Dope. Well, just got out of Flip Side right there. Only looked, you know, at the DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff. Didn't come across a whole lot of stuff in there that's, you know, worth getting to maybe resell, you know, on my eBay page, you know, to try to make a little extra income. Well, guys, I'm back at CD Trader now. Let's head on in and see what my trade credit is gonna be. Or cash, whatever. Well, just got out of CD Trader and got my, you know, got a little bit of cash right now. They pretty much took, like, you know, everything that was in the tote bags, but I got 2 full boxes still of you know, Blu-rays and like DVDs and stuff that they didn't take, like they don't need, or they don't think that it's gonna sell, you know what I mean, like whatever their reasons are. So I have like 2 boxes full of stuff that I still have just sort of sitting here that they didn't take. So, oh man, at least it took some to get some out of my mind. But now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with these. But I'm gonna be heading on to another thrift store. But stay tuned to the end of this video, and I'll tell you guys what CD Trader gave me for the DVDs and Blu-rays. I'm at my next destination of the day. It's a place that I always heard about, and every time I was in and around this area, they were never open, but they seem to be open today. And it's a place called Gone Pickin'. So I'm gonna be going in here and seeing what this place is all about. And I don't know if I can get any video in there or anything like that. If the people are gonna say no, I'm gonna ask first. But they have, like, you know, like Power Ranger toys, up in here. Old school Ninja Turtle stuff. It looks like, you know what I mean, like old school retro kind of thing. So I don't know what kind of stuff I'm gonna be able to get in here, but I'm gonna head on in and see if I can find, you know, something cool. And gone picking right now, and I was told it's okay for me to, you know, get a couple of clips up in here to showcase some of the stuff that they have going on in here. I have some old Pee-wee's Playhouse, like VHS right here. That's pretty cool. What is this? It's like a Pee-wee's, was this like a puzzle set or some sort of like game set right here? That's pretty cool. And I also have some like Pee-wee toys, you know, from the show right there. Old Pee-wee. That's like, it's like 30 bucks for the Pee-wee Herman toy right there. That's pretty decent, man. But I was told on the phone that they have you know, like DVDs and Blu-rays in here. It's just kind of like a mixture of, like, you know, collectibles and, you know, kind of randomness and cool stuff at the same time. But let's venture off and see if I can find anything interesting in here. And they do have movies in here. It says movies are $1 per discs. Blu-rays, you know, Blu-rays are as marked. So I'm gonna, you know, dig through here, see if I can find anything cool, DVD, maybe even Blu-ray wise, and see, you know, if there's anything, you know, worth getting up in here. But as first glance, it kind of looks like, you know, kind of sort of generic titles, you know, that you would normally see, like that, and you know, like you know, American Pie and different things. But you never know what could be, like, you know, stuck in the cracks here. Like, ooh, like this classic right there from Justin to Kelly, like the first American Idol like movie, if you know what I mean. Hey, this is kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting. You don't come across that very often. The Anna Nicole Smith show. I mean, I own this already, but who knows? This one may be going for something online. If I'm not. I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to check my eBay app and find out. This right here is going for $3 here, but it looks like on eBay and stuff it's going for like 15. So I may be able to make like $6-7 maybe off this one right here. And the discs are in pretty good condition. But guys, I have to show this stuff off, man. They have some cool wrestling figures in here. Like we got the Mega Powers right there. We got WCW, you know, of course, Hulk Hogan doll. And Macho Man Randy Savage one. I believe they're going for like, what, 30 bucks a piece right there. And they have all these other like newer-ish ones up in here. Even some like Paul Bearer one with the belt and the urns and different things like that. Shawn Michaels and the Big Boss Man. I'm not sure how much these ones are going for, but they even have these like Retro Fest ones up in here. That is pretty cool. All right, everyone, at the final destination of the day, we got the Salvation Army. Let's head on in there, see if we can find something cool to pick, maybe be able to flip on eBay. Well, I guess this Salvation Army has a buttload of different DVDs and stuff, so I'm gonna try to go through here and see if I can find anything, you know, worth flipping or worth getting for my collection personally, too. So, let's see if we find anything up in here. But I can't lie, man. This place is kind of packed right now. It's kind of popping, on and popping. And one of the first things that stood out to me over here was that Heavyweights, old school clamshell VHS right here, man. One of my favorite movies of all time. I don't come across the clamshell that often. Don't need it or anything like that. But yeah, there's like certain things that I'm thinking about, like getting to maybe, you know, try to resell on my eBay page. But I don't know if if certain things are gonna go for anything online anymore, especially like Disney titles like this, like Pinocchio. Since like Disney Plus is out now, like I don't think this will really go for much, at least online, at least like this limited issue edition. But let me check the eBay app and see what the eBay app says. All right, guys, let's see what it says. Let's see what it's going for on eBay right now. If it's gonna scan it or not. Let's see what the listings say on here. Yeah, see, like since like the, you know, Disney Plus has come out, like certain things have like really dipped in prices. Like pre-owned is like $1.05. Yeah, I looked through everything. So the DVDs are $2.99 a piece, and like I said, I found 2 of them, but I don't know, am I gonna make my money back? Well, guys, getting out of the Salvation Army right now, grabbed 2 things up in there. I spent $6 trying to see if I can maybe, you know, turn that $6 into $30 you know, on eBay, but I guess we'll see. But let's head on home right now, and I'll show you guys what I picked up, and how much I made at CD Trader. Alright everyone, I'm back home now for my little outing adventure, you know, going to CD Trader, seeing if I can make some, you know, extra money by, you know, getting rid of, you know, some clutter from my collection, like things I know that are not really worth my time, maybe putting on eBay, or, you know, trying to resell things. I made about $275 from the little bit of stuff that they did take from me. I still have like two full boxes of DVDs and Blu-rays that they gave back, that they, you know, they don't need at the moment or have multiple copies of already. But $275 from CD Trader today. But I also came home to a little package, which I'm going to open in a minute or two. But like I said, I'm trying to start an eBay business, or at least like a little, you know, mini side hustle, you know, when it comes to eBay and things. And I went out today for the very first time, you know, trying to be like a little, like being like a picker to see if I can find something that may be worth, you know, flipping. And I did come across the Anna Nicole Smith show. The discs are in pretty good condition, no scratches on them and things. And I bought it for $3, and it's going online between like, you know, 15 to 20 bucks, you know, on eBay, so I can maybe, you know, flip it for 12. You know what I mean? 12, 10, maybe, you know, on there. So maybe I can make a few bucks on this thing. But, you know, keep in mind there's like eBay fees and, you know, PayPal fees and things like that. But I also came across these two at the Salvation Army. One of which it looks like online. This one right here goes easily anywhere between $15 to $25 to $30, you know, used. And that is The Bride with white hair. This is an old, I believe, I thought it was Troy Hark. No, it's an old Ronnie Yu flick, you know, martial art movie, which I've owned before. But I found this for $2.99, you know, no scratches or anything like that. The case is, you know, kind of has like little problems with it, but the disc itself is fine. And I think I can maybe try to get at least $15, $17 for this bad boy. Maybe I'm gonna try for, you know, on my eBay store. And the other one I found for $2.99 at the Salvation Army was Clifford. Now this one's always been kind of a hard one to kind of, you know, come across and find, but it's not going, you know, for crazy amounts online or anything. But bought it for $2.99. I can maybe get, you know, $12 for it, you know, on my eBay store. So I'm gonna try to see if I can do that. But yeah, like I said, I got a package in the mail, so I'm gonna open this right now. Not exactly sure what this is, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's coming from a company or like a friend that I forgot was sending me something. But oh, okay, I know what this is. It's something I ordered off eBay, and it's just a charger. Whoops! It's just, you know, a charger for my phone, because the one I have here, you can like see like the, well, you can't see it here, but like the little cords, or like you can like see the wires coming through it. Now I just need like a replacement charger and cord. So that's what that was. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys are enjoying, you know, these kind of videos that I'm doing. If you are, give this one a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below letting me know how you're doing. And if you guys found anything out there in the wild that was cool. And I'll see you guys all next time.